Hey, this is Snuff Out Lash Girl Melissa, and welcome back to my channel. I found, this has been around evidently for a while. It's an under eye corrector. And I never thought anything about it until I started watching people and it started keep coming up in my feed. And I'm like, okay, I've got to try this product. Now, this is what mine looked like here. Now, I did print off some information on this, and this is called Dermatology. You may use this already. I'm not sure. This is new to me, and let me just say, I think I have found the perfect thing for our under eyes. I mean, it lasts all day. I don't have to worry about it when I put it on. It blends out like a dream. So let's talk about it a little bit, and then, I'm going to put it on for you as well, but I'll just kind of talk you through it. How's that? Let's go do it. Now, just remember, you still need to do some skincare underneath your eyes before you get started, and I always do that. And so, I have my Dynamic Duo. I use these two together, the Dew Effect, and then this is Younique's eye cream. Perfect pair. And so what you're looking at now, it may look like there's product still sitting there because it does leave a little brightening, but it's already absorbed into my skin, both products. Now, I put this on first and then the Dew Effect second, okay? And they work well together. And they get your under eyes just perfect for putting on concealer. Now, this one, however, is rocking my world right now. This is Dermatology. I chose the color medium. And I wasn't sure if that was my color or not, but I really did, look at it and I go, okay, there's only 4 colors. You only have to choose between 4 colors. So let's talk a little bit about this. It has SPF of 41. Now this is a luminous eye corrector, but I'm using it as my concealer all in one. I really love it. And I want to show you how I use it and what it looks like. Yeah, and I did order the color medium. It's $44. I ordered it right off of their website. It also protects from damaging UVA, UVB, infrared rays, and blue light. Who knew that? Color corrects dark circles with 4 blendable shades. So I'm using medium. And prevents premature aging around the eyes. What could be better than that? So I've watched many people use this, and I'm like, okay, well, there's something to this product. It really is. Let me wipe it off just a tad. Let me get a tissue because I want it to be clean. I want you to see how it looks. And it is a little pump. You don't really have to shake it up or anything, but you do push down on this, and then the stuff comes out right here. You can barely see that, I know. But this is metal, and you can use this to apply it with, but I don't. I just dot it where I need it, and then I blend it in. So don't get a whole lot. Just press it like this, see? And it pops out. That's about all I really need. So let's go ahead and just pop some here, pop some here. When you first use it, just be sparingly with it and see if you need to add. So that way you're not going to waste product. And what I do is I just bring a little bit more. Just be real. Don't push it all the way down or you'll get a big blob. That's what happened to me the first time I tried it. And what I'm going to do is turn my head to see where this darky is. There it is right there. So I just kind of come through here. This one is worse than this side. So I do have to compensate a little bit more from one side. And then I'm just going to place whatever's left on here. And just grab some. You don't want a whole lot. There you go. That's it. That's all we're doing. We're not adding anything else to it. It's that simple. You're going to use your ring fingers. And in the end, you'll need like a little beauty blender because I do like to add powder. I will set it with powder. But I like my beauty blender to be moist when I do it. So therefore, the powder doesn't like soak, just stick to it. It just works better for me that way. Use your ring finger and go ahead and come in and just start blending out. You only have 4 colors to choose from. So, and if you get a little bit more on one side than the other, then take it and pop it over here. Y'all, it has been a wild, crazy time here at my house. We've had so much rain. I'm so tired of it. I am. I'm so tired of rain. I look crooked, and if I am, I'm sorry. I kind of threw this thing up here so quickly. So once I get it like this, I leave it just for a few minutes. I love for it to kind of adhere to my skin. And then when you go to look at it, you're going to be amazed because I've used those other two products. I've plumped everything up. Now I have this on, but look at that. Look how much it brightens and it's just amazing. So I'm going to let it set for about a minute and then we'll come back and I'll show you how I finish it out. Okay, I've waited a couple of minutes and now we're going to use my Tarte. This is the loose pink powder and I have gotten down to that much. I don't have much left. You see it there in the bottom. So what I've been doing is when you get to this point, if you have this product, just turn it upside down and make sure you hold it so this doesn't flop open. And I'll put it here and I just kind of beat it like this. And then you turn it back over and then when you open it up, you've got powder here and there. I don't want to waste any of it because I really, really, really love it. Now, let me look at it before I do any powdering to it. And I'm going to take my fingers now again because this is what happens to me. When I pull this out, you probably can't see it. But let me just say, I have lines, I have wrinkles. I'm 62, almost 63. So what I like to do is pull it and I take my finger and whatever settled into that wonderful ridges through here, there's about 4 lines there. And I have to do this all the time, so it's not a big deal. But if you know what I mean about it settling, see, now it's gone. Now I'm ready to put my powder on. This is how simple and easy. And I leave the house. And this is all I use now. I'm obsessed with it. Take a little bit of powder. Ooh, that's probably too much. Let me pat it off. And then bounce it across. Just press it in. And I might get just a tad more here. There we go. Because it is a great powder. 1. There we go. Perfect. Now let me look at it. Y'all, I don't know what to say about it other than you need to try it. Only 4 shades to choose from, so it's really not hard to determine what your color is. But let me just say, it's going to rock your world, and you won't be using concealer anymore. You'll just use this. I'm serious. This is all I use now. I love it. Now, to highlight my face and stuff, yes, I will use concealer. But right now, this Dermatology owns me for my under eyes. I can't understand why I waited this long to try it, honestly. So, I know this is a quick, short video, but this is so, so good. And you need to try it. Please try it. Come back here and let me know how it works for you. Because I think we all are searching for whatever can help our under eyes other than surgery, correct? Yes, we are. And this is simply amazing. I love it. So, I hope y'all give it a shot. How about that? Do that. So please like and share and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only. And next week, I have no idea what I'm going to be doing, but I knew I was going to do this week because I've been using this for about 2 weeks now. Love it. We'll never go back to a regular concealer. This is all I'm going to use. And it's a color corrector. So it brightens, tightens. I mean, it's just the best thing ever. So I hope you give it a try, and I will see y'all next week. See you soon.